Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here. I wanted to start out with the picture that was taken today. I had the chance to speak to some summer schoolers out in Oak Grove. These are some of the little ones. They had a good time learning about weather, and they asked a lot of very interesting questions. And I want to thank the teachers and the principal for having me out there. Again, they have a summer program that'll last for about 4 weeks, and they'll have a number of visitors come check them out. But as we talk about what's on the way, we have to bring our attention to some rain and storm chances that are now showing up for Friday. As of now, we're dealing with just a marginal risk for severe weather, so maybe an isolated storm will be possible. It all depends on what happens to our north and west and if any of that moves into our region. And then as we look towards Saturday, we'll likely see a slight risk issued across North Louisiana into South Arkansas. Again, because of a storm threat and because of a front that'll be nearby. That front will finally reach us as we head towards Sunday, and it will bring more rain chances. When we look at what's happening on the radar, we had a few spotty rain showers across parts of Union County and Union Parish today. We're still dealing with some limited moisture out there at the moment, but generally speaking, we're expecting dry conditions for tonight. On a wider view, though, we notice more cloud cover and more rain chances. That's all along and ahead of a cold front that's situated across the middle of the country, and that cold front will bring us rain chances and storm chances as we head toward Friday and Saturday. As we track things through the rest of the evening, though, really no issues whatsoever. Any wet weather that's out there now, that'll dissipate as we head to really the overnight hours. And then by the time we get to tomorrow morning, we'll start out warm in the mid 70s with wind out of the south and southwest. As we head into the afternoon, it looks like we'll stay mainly dry, but you'll notice a lot more 90s showing up. We will be heating up, and you'll notice that humidity in the air. And then as we head toward Friday morning, we start out with some clouds building up from the south, but we'll be tracking wet weather to our north and west. If any of that wet weather holds together, it could impact parts of our region, but it doesn't look as likely. Still, rain and storm chances are out there, and that'll continue as we head into Saturday as well. When we look at Saturday morning, isolated showers are possible. It looks like if anything happens, it may be in the morning, and by the afternoon, things should be much quieter. So if you are planning to head out to the Peach Festival that's taking place in Ruston, I think the weather will cooperate. And again, we're talking about temperatures reaching eventually back into the low and mid 90s. As we look ahead to the weekend, again, we'll notice some wet weather potentially to our north. Some of that may migrate into our region on Saturday. But as we head into the early part of Sunday, that cold front that's been nearby, it'll finally start to sweep across the region. It'll start to bring more rain chances with it. And so we're looking at rain chances around for Saturday and Sunday, and then more wet weather potentially around with that front nearby as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. But as we summarize your forecast for this evening, we're going with the low of 74 degrees. It'll be mostly clear, but still warm and somewhat humid as we head throughout the night. And then tomorrow, we'll see temperatures in the low 90s with a few passing clouds, but overall, it'll just be hot and humid. We'll tell you more about what's on the way tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. Make sure to tune in.